And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
Sharks can be scary, and so can a Cat 4 hurricane, and that's essentially what Hurricane Ian's going to get to right now in that process of developing and strengthening south of Cuba. In fact, if you've been keeping an eye on this, the eye is actually getting easier to see. This is where the center of circulation is. This is Cuba here, but look at the bands of rain already moving into Dade and Broward County in Florida. You know, whatever category this ends up being as it makes it to the west coast of Florida, there's still storm surge, heavy rainfall, and the slow movement of this hurricane is going to cause a big-time problem for Florida, especially the western half of Florida. So here's your sustained winds of 105, gust 125. It's got to get about 6 more miles per hour to get to that Cat 3 stage, and it will likely do so by tomorrow morning. It strengthens and peaks at a Cat 4 sometime on Wednesday, and then as it approaches the coast of Florida, it will drop back with the winds, but there's still storm surge. There's still heavy rainfall. Rainfall totals that could be over a foot of rain. And in Florida, that is going to flood. And especially that storm surge that could be up to 10 feet for Tampa. Yeah, a lot of flooding taking place. Whatever category it is, it will weaken and become a tropical depression, bring heavy rain to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina into the early part of the weekend. And then does the rain come all the way up into southern New England for Sunday and Monday? Models now kind of squashing that rain south and keeping it away from the area, but we will keep an eye on Ian and, of course, bring you the very latest on air and online. Let's talk about our forecast. Sky came outside. It's really a nice night. A few showers clipped areas in northern Rhode Island, but most areas have stayed dry, partly to mostly cloudy skies. 50s and 60s outside right now. All locations will take a dip back into the 50s by morning. And when you wake up, a little fog and a little cloud cover and a little gloomy to start the day, but give it some time and we'll gradually start to clear things out. There is a slight chance of a shower for areas in southeastern Mass, especially for Nantucket and the Cape as we transition to that sunshine. But overall, it really turns out to be a pretty nice day, especially the more northwest you are. You'll get into that sunshine a little bit faster, and it turns out to be quite nice. So a big area of low pressure in Canada spinning around and wobbling north and east. We got clipped by a few of those showers wrapping around that low this evening, but most of the activity is to our west and northwest, and that's where it will stay tonight before another area of low pressure tries to clip Nantucket with a little rain tomorrow. Overall, we sit right in the middle. And besides a little cloud cover in the morning, you wake up, maybe not the brightest start to the day, but by the afternoon, looking really good and a beautiful day for Tuesday. Take it into Wednesday, a little bit of a role reversal. Start off with some sunshine and then finish with a little cloud cover in the afternoon. I'm going to call it mostly sunny and temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees and a really nice day. Temperatures will come back down a bit for the end of the week. Highs only in the 60s, but we'll take it right into the weekend. And what a stretch of weather. While other areas deal with adversity, we deal with a very quiet pattern. We'll keep an eye on Ian and see if it tries to bring some rain for early next week. For now, I've left it dry and temperatures in the 60s by next Monday. Nick.
Thank you, Jeff. Mac Jones speaking to the media tonight, but sticking to the company line on questions about his injury. Hear that next. Plus,
I'm Ian Steele outside Celtics Media Day. We have Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's reaction to head coach Ime Udoka being suspended for the season, and we take a look at how Johnston native and Bishop Hendrick alum